Hey Rustam, David, I just thought I'd do a very quick video to try and sort of summarize really what the nitty-gritty of the proposal that we've got with you is. This is your website. As you know, you only have the one website currently, which is used for global. So anybody anywhere in the world will come to this one website, and you only have this relatively small amount of real estate being used. This is, we've discussed this before, that's a bit of a waste. And the newsletter here, I don't know how many people you'd get sign up for this, but you could certainly get more sign up for this if you just did this slightly differently. You need to offer a bit of an incentivization for people to sign up to your newsletter. So that's good, but it's not particularly well done. You can do a lot better than that. And then you've got the contact us. People want to contact you for a particular country, then they send you an email, which as we've discussed, that's a really bit of a kind of a inefficient way to culture, to nurture and educate leads. You really need a systematized approach. That means it needs to be the name needs to be fed into a bit of a funnel, and this needs to be scaled and automated a little bit further. But the problem really is you only got this one website for everybody all over the world. And if you look at, for example, video analysis, which is one of the prime terms. I mean, when I first started looking for you guys, the thing that I was looking for was video analysis. And you do feature quite well for some searches because of your PDFs and things, but video analysis, for example, a prime one, and you don't seem to. You're not featured at all on page one, which is something that we definitely could and should change. Also, if I look at video analysis Chicago, for example, because you have got a local focus. Now, I know that you're a worldwide company. We discussed you could get 1,000 leads and maybe sell one or two of them, because you're trying to be all things to all men and you're not covering the ground very efficiently. Or you could get maybe 50 leads from, for example, Chicago, and close maybe 3 or 5 of them, which is a better use of your resources. Well, obviously the Chicago. And if you wanted to do target this term, for example, video analysis Chicago, look, you can see it's wide open. There's nothing here, nothing at all. This is the only search. There are only 2 people here that are targeting video analysis Chicago. The rest of them are not. They're just close, but they're not there. And there's nobody here who's even in your industry, let alone featuring promptly here. So bear in mind that when I'm working in the security industry and I find someone to work with, be it a nice systems or a iOmniscient or whomever, I want 2 things. One is I want the right level of expertise, but 2, I want local support, because the number of times I've worked with someone who is on the other side of the world and flies in maybe for one visit and then I don't see them again, or I might pull them in again, but it's just not an ongoing dialogue. So with this local approach you get much more of an ongoing dialogue. Now, you don't have to have an office in Chicago. You can have a virtual office in Chicago, and to all intents and purposes you do have an office in Chicago. And if someone wants to meet you at the office in Chicago, which they wouldn't ordinarily do, but if they did, you get your guy to drive over or fly over from the nearest place and meet with the guy in Chicago. Because one of the things that we've done is we've got his details, we've educated him, we've nurtured him, we know that he's a well-qualified lead. We can also develop a relationship with him and talk with him. So this whole thing just scales and works better. And the last thing that you need is the makes use of the Google Places facility. Let me just see if I can find one quickly. ADT Sydney. Let's go for ADT Sydney. No, I don't get one there. Alright, ADT Sydney here, Google Plus page. So these are the local results. This is what I'm talking about when I say Google Places and Google Plus. So if I go to the Google Plus page, not the ADT page, this is what I get. It's a very simple site. Google have built this themselves. You can see that ADT don't even know about this. This here, is this your business, means that ADT have not claimed this site and are not using it effectively. This is arguably the single most powerful, effective marketing component you can have in your arsenal right now. As soon as you take hold of this, as soon as you optimize this with the right videos, the right photo, the right kind of keywords, etc., you will find your business popping up in all sorts of places. This was Google Places, this is now Google Plus. Google Plus is Google's version of Facebook. This is going to appear everywhere, and this is something you guys really need to cotton on to. I hope that helps. Talk to you soon.